Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is an exciting day. You want to know why? Tell him, Poppy Bear.
We're gonna spin some honey.
Not just any honey.
Our honey. But look, guys.
He got kissed.
They got me. Yeah.
It's not too...
Girl right there.
Oh. It's not too warm out, so they're a little spicy this morning.
Yeah. Go on. There's a few in here, but not very many. But I don't even know how many frames I got.
But y'all, come check out our little bee spinning studio. Oh, my shoelace came untied. If you didn't see my short when the store kind of flooded, this was just a benefit that occurred from that, is that I finally got this back area all cleaned out and we can use it for practical purposes now, such as spinning our honey.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna finish getting this set up real quick and then we'll bring you right back.
Alright guys, here's our first frame of our honeybees. I'm decapping.
I hope the lighting in here is good for y'all. I got a lot of lamps going. Look at that, y'all.
Looks like it's gonna be a dark honey. And I'm acting like I've done this 1,000 times. This is the second time I've ever done this.
First time with ours.
Yeah.
And all these frames came out of
the Bloomfield.
Yeah, I'm gonna set this here. I got one bee in the window. Let's see if I can open up that. Well, I crack it to let her out. I just don't want to let any others in. There you go. Hey, it worked.
I hear one.
I hear one. They should start making their way to the window and I can let them out. But yeah, these frames came from one hive. We did not take all their honey, so they'll still have some to get through the winter. Plus, we'll be adding candy boards to all of our hives.
Yeah, the only thing that we have to do is we've got to take the queen extruder all out, and then I'll put a candy board on. Probably another month. But yeah.
Yeah, we got a couple ladies in here. Oh, she made it back to the window. Alright, sweetheart. Go fly out. You too. Oh, you're honey drunk. They're on the table. I'm honey drunk. Alright, sweetheart. Come on. Climb on, and then you can go outside. Oh, wrong way. Go on, darling. Get off of there. Oh. Fly out. You silly little bee. You stay there. Oh, I've already got one side done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how many of these did you do over at Cousin Dusty's?
I think we've done 47 frames.
And we've got 7 of our own to do today, and then we're helping a fellow beekeeper out, and we're gonna spin his honey as well.
And he's got 10 frames.
Yeah, we've got our bottles ready to go. our spinner there. I posted a short the other day of uncapping, well, a couple shorts, I guess, when we were uncapping and spinning Dusty's honey.
Down in the spinner. Okay.
Isn't that good?
How many bees come out this time?
There's not a lot in there. Not at all.
There's not. They're all stuck to the bottom.
Yeah, they're honey drunk on the bottom.
Well, this is a beautiful frame. Bird come off. Mm.
Oh. A bee get you?
All right, guys, here we go.
Another bee get you? Is it in your pants?
Yeah, something crawling up my leg.
I'd say it was a lady.
I can start seeing it throwing it.
I don't know how well y'all can see on here, but if you look on the outside of the spinner here, where it's throwing the honey. Oh yeah. And it'll take it a little while, but eventually we'll be able to start seeing it come out the spout.
Yeah.
And the good thing, y'all, is that while these two are spinning, we can go ahead and prep the next. Well, I say we. Dirk. I just don't figure we both need to have our paws all sticky, especially handling the GoPro and all that. But yeah, look at all that, y'all. Oh, it smells beautiful.
Yeah, that's something I was going the other day.
How good his house smelled.
Well, stand in front of that. And guys, I know this is bad, but these bees are so drunk, they're not gonna make it.
It happens. It doesn't matter how careful you are when you get your honey out. Some of the bees are going to be casualties.
But I sure appreciate them for their hard work.
And you know, kind of balance it out, trying to let the ones loose out the window that end up flying around in here. We save as many as we possibly can.
Alright, let's go ahead and start the cat.
But yeah, y'all, check it out. Check out the store. Well, store. Yeah, it's been a couple months now, month and a half. We got probably 5.5 inches of rain in just a few hour time span overnight one night. And this was before the hurricanes and everything like that, just some crazy bad weather. But I came in here, if y'all didn't see the short, y'all, when I say there was 1/2 inch of standing water in this entire, like I was kicking my boots around in it, we had to take everything out, like not the tables, but everything that was on the ground. And at that point, this back part was just still an absolute disaster zone. And this is the last year that we were going to have like the little antique odds and ends of the store to begin with. We're transitioning more towards like strictly plant sales, veggie sales, produce. And I was really excited to start getting this cleared out because we can use it for practical purposes such as this versus just having it open on the random weekend and closed completely during the winter. just because there's no heat in here. But yeah, that flood got the back half cleared out, and I was finally able to start organizing some of our own stuff for storage, canning supplies, greenhouse supplies. That's just one example of how, you know, take something that is a really crappy situation and turn it into a positive. And here in a couple of months, the rest of this stuff will be boxed up, anything I don't keep to sell on my eBay store, and it'll be taken to auction. And then we'll have the front half here too to be able to utilize.
Alright guys, I don't know how well you can see this, but all of our honey's extracted out of the comb. So now we're going to flip it and spin the other side out.
And I don't know if y'all can tell, probably not very well, but the honey is starting to pool at the bottom. So after, probably not after these two frames, maybe once we get these next two in, we'll start to see the flow coming out.
Yep, the honey's, them are all clean. I'll show you the full ones. That way you can see what a full, oh. Let me scrape that.
Oh, you missed a couple. Now, what is your plan for these frames once?
I'm going to put these frames in the freezer. That way wax moths won't get them. And then come early, like as soon as the flow starts again.
In the spring?
Yeah. Well, I'll be able to put these frames with comb on them, and they'll fill these quickly. Because I won't have to build their comb.
And so with us doing that, you hope to get some honey, be able to harvest honey
In late April.
I don't know how well y'all can see. There is some extra honey here in the bottom of the cooler. And what we'll do when we're done with this is just take that cooler over to the bee garden and leave it open for the ladies so that they can come in there and clean it up for us and collect those resources so they don't just go to waste.
And we just had our first frost this morning, so you know there ain't gonna be a lot available out there for them. Here it comes real soon. So that'd be a nice little snack for them to store away. This is just bird comb on the top of the frame when they take them off. Where they try to glue the top cover down.
They did a good job on one of the hives. We haven't even been able to get it open yet.
Yeah, I can't even get it open. But I didn't have my hive tool
No.
that day. They think they got her glued shut where I can't get them, but I'll get them.
Y'all, I don't know how fast this is gonna happen, but the honey is right there on the edge. The GoPro battery decided that it was gonna be low and turn off on me. But yeah, oh, that honey is so close to dripping, y'all. It's coming.
I promise you.
Come on. Oh, y'all are about to witness it. There she goes. Come on. Our first drop of honey flow. Oh, that's awesome, y'all. And here in a minute it'll start flowing a little bit more. We've still got 2 more frames, both sides of 2 more frames to do. Y'all, so cool. So cool. And it is so tempting to just stick my finger under there and
Take the bucket out of the way. Back in my old days, I've done that before. Drank it right out of the spout. That's where honey.
He's silly, y'all. Oh, she's coming into it now, guys.
Promise you, it's finger licking good.
So exciting. Now, y'all, I'm sure that there will come a point where when we have enough hives, this will become tedious, monotonous, repetitive work for us. But right now, we're just super excited.
Yes.
That's why we're like, yeah, we'll take your 15 frames and spin it for you. And look at it, where it's all spun out.
Cleaned up. Set this guy right over here.
And then, yeah, come spring, we'll put those in there for them, and they'll clean them up a little bit if need be. And they'll get to work.
They'll start stacking honey in. And another thing that's crazy, the weight difference between the
yeah.
and a honey frame.
Honey is heavy, y'all. I never realized just how heavy honey was. The last two of ours. Well, y'all, unless something exciting happens in the meantime, I think the next time I bring y'all back, we'll be bottling.
All right, guys. Well, I got my 6 frames spun out. And now I'm just, you got from here to the bottom that you have to, I got to tip it over to get it to drain out into this strainer. And all this strainer is doing is catching the capping that got loose up there. It's catching bees' wings. It's catching whatever. But that's a 2-part strainer. It's got a screen on top and it's got a screen on the bottom. So we're just waiting for it to drain through the strainer, and I think every part of me is sticky.
Look at all that honey, y'all. Tasty. All right, for real this time, the next time I bring you back, we ought to be bottling.
All right, guys, here we go. Our first bottle of honey.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Y'all, it is a slow process getting this honey strained into that bucket. But this is worth it.
It's our first jar of honey we've ever made.
That is beautiful.
That is beautiful. Two cups of coffee, bunch of stickiness everywhere. We ended up 12.5 pounds. Or these are 1 pound bottles, and then I had to run into a jar. But man, that's beautiful honey. I mean, I may be a little biased, but that's the prettiest honey I've ever seen. It's delicious.
It is. And we still have 12 frames to go of our friends to spin, but this is our official Mama Bear Homestead and More haul.
2024 honey production right there. We had a lot of, we had a lot of young hives, the first year hives, and I was very fortunate to be able to get one super on, and I only took half of that super, so that's 6 frames, and that's what we got, and I'm ecstatic with it. Next year we'll have more, but I'm gonna leave this one here. I mean, I know we still got a lot of work to do here, but that's not our honey. This is our honey. So we just want to shoot a video of our honey, and I'm thrilled. Mama Bear, what do you think?
Oh, I'm ecstatic. We don't know how many we're gonna keep for ourselves. We've already got probably half of that spoken for. So if you don't get any of this, if you're local and don't get any of this time around, don't feel bad. A lot of people aren't. But next year we'll have a lot more, and we'll have different sizes and a whole bunch of fun stuff coming with it. But yeah, no, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
For our first, and especially considering the fact that this hive that we pulled from, we got that hive this year. We caught that hive that swarm this year. Mm-hmm. This was not our already established hive. Those bees are absolute workhorses.
Yeah, they're good bees. So anyway, we're going to end this video, and as always, keep on keeping on, because I love every single one of you, and Jesus does too.